Hey. What's up? What's up? I know y'all gonna tap in here soon. Tap in. Come on. A tap in. Ooh, tap in. Hey. Get some groceries put away real quick. Getting some groceries put away real quick. I hope y'all are doing good. The first Wisedome meeting of 2026 is about to happen. It's not here yet. We're going to be on Zoom. Look in the description. Y'all going to see the link. We're going to be in Zoom, okay? We're going to be in Zoom tonight. Yes, we're going to be in Zoom tonight. It's going to be the first Wisedome meeting of the year 2026. Very excited. I just dropped off my mom at the airport. She came and stayed for about 2 weeks. We had a good little vacation. So it's not really good because here in Washington, man, where I'm at, we in the desert, right? So there's really not much to do where I'm at. I'm in Yakima, so there's not much to do. But we made what we could happen. You know what I'm saying? And how's it going, Consciously Lovely? How's it going, Steven? How's it going, Michael? What's up, Mata? You? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me get some eggs, girl. Hey, I'm going to ask one favor when it comes to these eggs. Do you mind putting them in the egg container? All right. So, yeah, we getting these groceries put up. We just did some grocery shopping for the week. Got baby girl all the lunch stuff that she going to need. Grand Rising, Christopher. Yeah, man, we about to get to it. Wisedome meeting here coming up in about an hour. It's 3:06 right now. Like I said, the link is in the description. This first meeting is going to be free for everybody. It's going to be completely open for everybody. I might do a couple this month just to kind of get people free and in. Wisedome, I think we're going to take it down to $60 a month for members. $60 a month, get some people in. Just lower the price a little bit. Right now it's at $72. I honestly think that's fair. We're doing 2 meetings a week. We do a lot of in-depth free work with a lot of people inside the Discord. So if you're a Wisedome member, no matter what you already getting tapped into on the Discord, we looking out for everybody. The community's growing. This is 2026. We are ramping back up. The traffic law reform, bro. We got to get this traffic law reform. People always think that missions, just because you start them, are just supposed to just take off and just blossom and grow into hundreds of thousands, Perfect. There's some more left. Put those in the other ones. Here, let me slide that in. Grab you the other one. Thank you for that. Here's these. Here's these. Then we got some filet mignon. Yeah, need some of that filet mignon, if you know what I'm talking about.
All done, Daddy.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
Got the filet mignon here. Go ahead, put the Go-Gurt in. Yeah, so we're very excited. We're very, very, very excited. Have cops stalking you lately? No, they have not been stalking me lately. As of the dismissal of all the cases here in Yakima as of December, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. No stalking. Everything's kind of ceased. I have noticed that there's been like one cop throughout the past since, December the 15th, that's passed by the house. So it's been nothing crazy. They've actually, kind of ceased on, I guess, harassment, should I say. A lot of the videos that I put up, I know a lot of maybe y'all had seen them when they first came out. I took them down I maybe shouldn't even have taken them down. I should have just kept them rolling. Maybe I'll put them back up, The BM didn't want them up, but, I might just have to bring them back. Just because, man, honesty is honesty and truth is truth. Some people may not like to see the truth for what it is, but it is what it is. And yeah, man, we super excited. This meeting tonight's going to be a recap, of course, of 2025. A lot of the achievements that we've done. This one's going to run long though. There ain't no short talk in this one. This one's going to be a long boy. We definitely going to be in tonight for a very long time. I'm thinking 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 hours in this thing. Luna's not liking it, you can tell. But she's had my time for a while, so she'll be all right. She'll be all right. Tell them, you'll be all right, huh? No? Are you telling them no right now? What are you telling them? What are you doing? What are you doing, Luna? They're gonna be mad at you. They're gonna be like, quit taking all of his time. Nah, they know I love you. They know I love you. Yeah, baby girl, come first, huh? Oh, my baby. She looks pissed, I know. She wants all daddy's time. Everybody wants daddy's time. But it's cool. Yeah, man. So we vibing. How y'all doing today? Hopefully she's learning. She's always learning. She's always observing. She's very aware. This is my smart. This one's smart. Actually, both of them are very smart. They're very opposites, by the way. Luna is very emotional, very happy all the time. My other one is a fighter. So this one's like very sweet and loving. And then my other one's just like, I'm gonna beat you up 24/7. Don't give a damn, like beast mode, like ready to go into USC right now. Okay, we'll put these ones in there. These ones here, we got our walnuts. We're gonna have to put those in a container or something.
Can you open it?
Yeah. I mean, a please would have sufficed, but you know, streaming could work too, I guess, if you want to scare somebody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Watching her shake her head. She's old enough to be smarter than any public servant. Wow, that's pretty true. I mean, hey, I can't say anything bad about that one. Except right now, she like, Pops, you ain't playing computer games all night? No, bro, no games, straight work. And we've taken off a lot of time, you know. I had to take first off in December, bro. I don't know if y'all can tell. Let's see if y'all can tell. Still a little bit. Okay, so right here, bro, I had these lymph nodes at the bottom of my jaw, right here at my ear. They still a little swollen. This thing was like sticking out here, bro. I had swollen lymph nodes for like 2 weeks. I caught 2 ear infections at the same damn time. Okay? 2 ear infections at the same damn time. It swelled up my face so bad. So my face has been swollen 2.5, 3 weeks. Okay? We just now getting over that. Okay? Then I had a pair of glasses, my glasses here, that ended up, I guess on the inside, the copper started turning green on them boys. Well, that copper ended up causing a little bit of a bump issue right here on my face. So I'm dealing with that. I had to get rid of those glasses, got some new ones. I think the copper just started rotting on the inside. Then, yeah, bro. Then, it's just been a lot of swelling. And then my mama come in town. So my mama been in town for 2 weeks. Then we got all the holidays. Mama just left today. We just dropped off today. So now it's back to work. You know, when mama come in town, man, things kind of cease because it's mama. You know, she all the way down in Texas. I barely get to see mama. And, but yeah, black seed oil. We've got, what did we get? We got the oregano oil like was suggested. The castor oil that was suggested. Then we, which I haven't done today. Yep, need to go ahead and get that. Then we went ahead and got the immune support of the colloidal silver. We got that as well. So we've been taking that. This one's been hidden. I really like the colloidal silver. I don't know if y'all fuck with the colloidal silver. I fucks with the colloidal silver. I really do enjoy it. He says, careful with that silver, bro. Why you say that? Let me know. Talk to me now. Talk to me based on your experience, please. What's the vibes with the colloidal silver? Did you win those cases when you got pulled over? On the Jose. So on the cases when I got pulled over. So he charged me with obstruction, driving while license suspended. I forget what else he charged me with. Driving while license suspended. I don't know, there might be, I think he gave me like some traffic citations too. The traffic citations are all gone. The driving while license suspended has been dismissed. Then the original charges that are based on that situation due to the fact that there was a warrant were all dismissed as well, right? So we got the DV, the domestic violence, the assault, the theft, and I think they said the interfering with an emergency call. So all those were dropped, yeah. Zinc, high. What's up, Autumn? What's up, Mia? What's up, WDM, Mobile Tech? What's up, Don? What's up, Don Andre? My boy. What's up, Don? Love your work, bro. I drink Dose coffee. It really helps. Okay. What's a damn? I'd rather be golden than silver. Gotta be golden. Looking, all my K-pop fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you got kids. Wanda, what's up, Wanda? Everybody in this thing, I see y'all. Putting away the rest of the groceries. Then we're gonna end the stream and get everything ready for Zoom. Again, in 45 minutes, we're having the first Operation Wise Dome meeting of 2026. The link is in the description. This is free. Wise Dome, Operation Wise Dome is a membership. You know, we're actually about to lower the price down to $60 a month. So we can just get more members, get more support. Y'all already know that the traffic law reform is something that's very big. Oh, I was touching base on that. So, a lot of people think that, you know, I've heard people say here and there, oh, he's only got 1,800 signatures on his petition. It ain't going nowhere. Bro, 1,800 signatures is a lot of signatures. You know, for me, I'm blessed and thankful that I got 1,800 people that's like, yeah, let's do this traffic law reform. Yeah, let's change up the nation. Yeah, let's get away with these administrative regulations that are harming people every single day, right? And it's just gonna grow. Have I been pushing it a lot lately? No, I've been going through some shit, my nigga. But at the same time, too, like, we're pushing positivity, we're pushing wholeness, we're pushing compassion, morality, integrity, morals, everything like that. And the reason being is because our world needs more of that. Our world needs more love. You know what I'm saying? Our world needs more compassion, more care, more honor, man. Did you get everything else out the trunk?
Yeah, Big Mac. Hi.
And there's not enough of it, man. You know? There's not enough love in this world. There's not enough compassion. There's a lot of people hurting. And if we can do anything that we can do to help the next person is what my mission is here in 2026. To really reach out to, watch out, babe. To really reach out to a lot of those, watch out, babe. To reach out to a lot of those that need help, right? A lot of the representatives, people who help dictate and move or make moves happen within the higher realms of administrative law, right? Legislature. You know, we've got federal cases right now. I got to get another one into Ridgefield before April. Of course, there's going to be some lawsuits that we're pursuing against Yakima here and the irreparable harm that's been caused to not only myself, but of course my family and my children. So there's a lot moving in just relation to what we can do, what's going down. Right now, I'm waiting for a decision back on summary judgment from the Hood River case. We are done with all replies and surreplies in relation to the summary judgment. So right now, we're waiting for a judgment from the judge. We've got quite a few people right now who are initiating lawsuits, Hayden being one of them in relation to his NOLO prosecution based off his DUI. We got another lawsuit coming through right now from Candace Conroy in relation to her situation and being jailed immediately without a sentencing hearing whatsoever. The harassment that's now happening to whether it's her boyfriend, husband, or significant other. Who else we got bringing lawsuits? We had a 12B6 motion that was hit for on another one, Russell Hess. Right now, he has given a reply or in relation to the recommendation given by the magistrate judge. So there's so many things that are moving on the back end. I mean, people are bringing lawsuits like crazy right now. So it's very amazing to see that people are standing up for themselves and bringing forth lawsuits rather than going to these attorneys. And I want to say it's the empowerment. Yes, are things going to be a little bit difficult to understand initially when you get into this? Yes, man, you know, but it just takes a little bit of time and dedication for you to start to understand the process, at least step by step, the basics. Then once you get the basics, you're going to be diving into the advanced little, you know, small things here and there that are going to allow you to move forward. And it's all about dedication. You just got to dedicate yourself. I have criminal cases, appeals, and lawsuits. What's up, Mr. Osgood? What's going down? In the pear tree, I'm trying to pull mine together all alone. Hey, you already know, Autumn, when you in the Wise Dome, you know, if you putting you, listen, if you're talking in the Wise Dome, we got over 800 plus members now in Wise Dome Discord, not like Wise Dome members, but a Wise Dome nude, because our Discord is free for access for certain things, right? And so When you come into the Discord, you already know if you start chit-chatting about your situation, people getting to know you and people here to support you. That's what this is. What's the backstory of the reason you were detained? That video is not up right now. I might bring it back live or to the public here soon. I put it on private. But if you're talking about detained in the car recently, that was because I had an FTA warrant. I submitted a written arraignment for a new charge that was brought forth by the district attorney. And the written arraignment, apparently, it cannot be used by this court of limited jurisdiction, cannot be used by a pro se litigant. It must be only utilized by an attorney who is representing another, okay? Well, me in my capacity, of course, living man, I am not representing, but presenting myself, okay, in a pro se manner, okay? And in that manner, apparently the rule for 4.1 in relation to a written arraignment cannot be applied as a pro se litigant, okay? And so when I applied that written arraignment, submitted it to the court, did everything proper, they ended up putting me as an FTA. Now, when I checked on that Saturday and Sunday on the status on the website, which I got proof of, it shows the status of blank. So it doesn't show that there's an FTA out, doesn't show that there's a warrant out, so I got no notice of the warrant, right? The cops were kind of just waiting around. There is statutory code that shows that a warrant like that is supposed to be, I'm supposed to be put on notice. They're supposed to come on to the door, they're supposed to knock and then say, hey, look, you got a warrant, right? This guy was stalking me, okay? He was stalking, harassing, waiting. Instead of just coming up and knocking on the door and saying, hey, you got a warrant, and me answering, he literally waited down the street when he knows I'm going to go pick up my child from school to arrest me, right? And, that's why he said, well, you ain't got no license, and I know you ain't got no license. I know it's you, and things, just was really done poorly and wrong. It took him like a minute and a half to even finally say, hey, I pulled you over for blase. So there's a process, and they're supposed to know the process, and this is case law. And if they disregard the process while executing the law, they must respond in damages. The case law says must respond in damages, not shall, not maybe. It says must respond in damages, even though shall is higher than must in relation to terminology-wise, legalese. But either way, we'll be pursuing that, but I got 2 years. 2 years? I got 3. I got 3 years to pursue that in Washington on a federal. So I'm not really tripping. 6 months on a tort. I can hit for the tort, but I might just go federal. I like going federal rather than state. Okay, so how do they give notice? Yes, he is a creep. Who's a creep? The rules of procedure. Who's a creep? I'm a creep. I'm a creep on your ass. Creep. Okay, so how do they give notice? They're supposed to come knock. Don't need one. Unauthorized without due process. All these courts claim law but present no lawful authority or jurisdiction. Very true, Wanda. They also claim that a lot of these statutes are law, but they're not law. They're colorable law. They're made to look as such. That's why they're titled statutes. They're not law. They're colorable law. They're made to look like law, but it's not true law. The cop is creep. Cop he's a noob. Okay, he's a newbie. You can tell in the conversation afterwards, they're sitting here telling him, hey man, don't call, watch out on your calls for code 4. And, you could tell how dude ran up to my car. He was, arms out, watch out, Luna. Arms out. Right? That's kind of how he was running. You could hear the handcuffs clanking, clank. The belt was, swaying back and forth as he's running. And then the radio fumbles out. And, the first thing he said to me, you're under arrest, get out of the car. Well, that's not how this works. You have to give some kind of notice. Hey, I'm Officer Blase. I pulled you over for Blase. And you don't get just to run up to the car and open up the door and think you're just going to pull people out. You got to give some kind of notice. And for about 45 seconds, I want to say to maybe 60 seconds, maybe like a whole minute, dude was fumbling around with his radio. And you hear him say, hold on, give me 1 second. Because I'm sitting here asking, what's the infraction? What's the traffic? What traffic infraction did I cause? Right? What traffic infraction did I cause? Because I know I stopped at that stop sign, and then I pull up and I see him like, there ain't no way. And, I didn't think he was really pulling me over because I didn't hear no sirens. I'm just thinking I turned and he's on to something like something's crazy. I'm not thinking I'm getting pulled over. I ain't do nothing wrong. I turned in a written arraignment. I was operating in good faith. You right? So, you know, it is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? It's a funny situation. We got it all over with, y'all. That's what's up. What's up, Left Eye Raw? That's what's up, though, because I'm going to just tell you like this. It's all taken care of. Everything is taken care of, okay? Everything was taken care of, bro. 2025 is dead and gone. We dead. It's dead and gone, okay? It's gone. 2025 is gone. We're here in 2026 now. And what's here in 2026 is, again, the reformation of the traffic law reform, okay? We pushing that. We got to get this up. We got to go from state to state to start having our representatives, okay? Start getting this conversation going. Hey, there was already a bill introduced in New Hampshire, y'all. That bad boy passed on the lower, by a huge margin, okay? Yes, it didn't move forward when it moved up, but it passed on the lower realm. So listen, if we got traction there in New Hampshire back in 2019, we can pull it back. Traffic code, not law. Thank you, Tribe. Hey, man, I'm going to give a shout out to Tribe real quick in the chat. If you see the Tribe, the-Tribe, y'all go check out my boy and give him a subscription. You know, he needs to hype up his streams a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a little personality in there. But no, my boy's got the info. He's got the drop. No cap. Like, if you want some drop on certain subjects, he's giving you the drop, okay? What's up, Doug? Doug, what's up, Doug? Dougie Fresh. I don't even know how to do the dance, Dougie Fresh. I don't know. You're welcome, Tribe. I love you, brother. I hope you're doing well. All right, I got to get prepared. Look, again, check it. In the description, you are going to see the link for Operation Wisedome. Tonight, in about 30 minutes, we go live. It's a Zoom. 30 minutes. The link is in the description, all right? I just want y'all to remember, I am you, we are us, and we are all a part of this great I am and experience, okay? You are God, I am God, not God as ultimate, right? But a personality and perspective. And remember that when you are looking at a person in their eyes, you are looking at a perspective of God. Realize that and know that we should all do the best and treat each other best. I love y'all. I got so much love to give. 2026 is about to be amazing. I'm so happy to see y'all. I'll talk soon. Bye.